Hey everybody, happy Friday. Welcome to my channel. This is Iconic Repaints, and today we are going to look at a custom Knight of Ren from Star Wars. Today should be a pretty short video as there isn't much to really go over with this pop. So the Knights of Ren were like a force-sensitive gang of warriors that kind of rose out of the void created when Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader both died in Return of the Jedi. And when Kylo Ren did turn to the dark side, the Knights of Ren kind of became his clan, at least until he went back to the light side and killed them all after they confronted him. If that sounds pointless to you, it's probably because that's what this story really is. They were kind of hyped up to be this really daunting and intimidating group when they were foreshadowed. But of course, and stop me if you've heard this before in a Star Wars movie, but they were pretty disappointing as far as villains go. It's kind of become a tradition for a Star Wars movie to have bad guys that are really cool looking and they're slapped all over the brand and all over merchandise before a film's release just to be severely underused, completely thrown away in some ridiculous fashion, or standing around not really doing anything at all. This particular member of the group is named Cardo, and I honestly would never have known that if I didn't just Google it before this review. I'd speak more about him, but frankly, he really isn't all that interesting. The Funko Pop box doesn't even have him by his name, but rather Knight of Ren in quotations and arm cannon in parentheses because that's his weapon that I guess you could distinguish him by. The figure itself originally came in a chrome paint job. It was pretty cool actually, and the store was running a sale on these pops that I guess were sitting on a shelf, so we picked up a couple of them and this was the first result, which is pretty much the only reason why you're even seeing a video of this guy anyhow. I always wanted to try to do like a statuesque technique or pattern on a pop. If done well, they tend to look really awesome, and it was something I wanted to gain some experience on. So this guy had an interesting design, and if it didn't go very well, I wasn't too attached to the figure or the pop. It was the perfect pop to really kind of experiment on. So there's of course multiple ways to approach the statue look. For instance, I've seen artists go for the marble or like stone look, and if done well, if done to the level that I've seen, it is my favorite look. But I've also seen like like the moldy green kind of look, like that I would best describe as like the color of the Statue of Liberty, like getting that effect. I've seen gold or platinum paint jobs that look like a perfect brand new trophy, almost like an Oscar, as an example. I decided to go with a bronze or a copper design. I wanted it to look rusty and like it's been sitting out in like this acidic rain, or well, basically New York. So after the base gold colors, it was really all about shading, using browns, blues, and silvers to create different mixes with the gold while everything was still wet. It was pretty fun to do. I didn't know how it was gonna come out, but ultimately I do like it. I have another one, and I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I want to do with that one. But I'm going to put an end to this video right here, because really I'm really grasping for straws here, trying to figure out what else to talk about this guy as a character or as a pop. It was just I have a lot of content coming along, and this was, as you guys probably know, I'm going in chronological order from beginning to current, so I had to get this guy out there. He is one of the pops, so yeah, so he was a necessary stepping stone for what I have planned coming along. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm excited about some of the pieces coming soon. Don't forget that, if you want to see what's going on currently, reach out on Instagram. Just search iconic_repaints. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything, please leave those below, and I'll get back to you. Peace.